Recently, a big star of China suddenly become a tourism ambassador for another country. This incident has sparked heated discussions on the internet in recent times. Malacca City is located in southern Malaysia, near the Strait of Malacca. Is one of the most important port cities in Malaysia. In the center of Malacca State, has a landmark building, has existed since Dutch colonial times, because the outside walls of the building are painted red, so it is called Red Building. June 14, 2024. A woman appears here. She wears traditional Malaysian women's dress, is Nyonya clothing, standing on the second floor of the building. Smile and wave. Below is a crowd of very enthusiastic people. Some people were screaming, and some were taking pictures. This woman is really a star, but not in Malaysia. Which is Chinese star, Fan Bingbing. And why did she come to Malaysia? Let's explore the hidden story behind with true case. And if you find this story interesting, please like, subscribe channel, and turn on notification bell to support us. Thank you very much. Fan Bingbing appears here because the Malaysian government appointed her to be Malacca Tourism Goodwill Ambassador in 2024. Maybe because they want to take advantage of her fame to attract Chinese tourists and promote tourism for their country. Chinese netizens, when seeing this news, could not help but exclaim, "How wonderful!" Fan Yi is the nickname that Chinese fans gave to Fan Bingbing, because in the most famous period, she declared, "I don't need to marry into a rich family, because I am a rich family." So the title Fan Yi became more and more popular. Fan Bingbing, a shining star in the film industry and Chinese television. She has had a bumpy career journey. Starting at age 17, she quickly rose to the top of the list, Forbes China Celebrities, and become the highest earning celebrity. However, her career suddenly hit a rough patch in 2018, when she was banned from operating in China due to the Yinong Contract scandal. Fan Bingbing was faced with a big question. Does she still have a chance to come back? To better understand her story, as well as the concept of Yinong Contract, we need to go back to the beginning. Fan Bingbing was born in 1981, in an ordinary family in Qingdao, Shandong, China. Since childhood, she showed intelligence, but not outstanding in academics, especially math. However, this does not diminish the talent and her passion for art. Her father is a singer. Her mother used to be a dancer. Therefore, Fan Bingbing's path into the entertainment industry also becomes easier, thanks to her parents' connections. 15 years old, she had her first role in a TV series, has the name Strong Women. Although only a supporting role with very few lines. However, right at this movie set, she met the first person who helped her advance in her career. Is actress Liu Zuo, at this time a big star, also a close friend of director Chong Dao. Realizing Fan Bingbing's potential, fascinated by the beauty and big round eyes, Liu Zuo boldly introduced Fan Bingbing with Chong Dao. Also due to this introduction, opened big doors for her in the entertainment industry. From a girl no one knows, Fan Bingbing has gradually asserted his position, became one of China's biggest stars, despite many difficulties and challenges. But talent and determination still help her shine. Thanks to that, Fan Bingbing got the most important role in his career. That's to his maid role named Jin Dao in the movie Princess Pearl. What a surprise! She became the #1 supporting actress in the film. When Princess Pearl was released, it has caused a fever throughout Asia. Fan Bingbing was only 16 years old at that time. Although not talking about acting skills, but because of her truly radiant beauty, made the audience unable to take their eyes off. When she stands next to Tu Wei played by Lin Tonru, the audience was really unrecognizable. Who is the master? Who is the maid? Mrs. Chong Dao, famous for discovering beautiful female stars, Immediately signed a contract with Fan Bingbing. Made her extremely happy. Thought that from now on her career would be smooth. But cannot think that there are many beautiful women in Chongdao's company. Has both beautiful appearance and acting skills. Although Fan Bingbing has outstanding appearance, but she still lacks experience, and less qualified than others. No other way. Fan Bingbing had to learn a lot, and started from supporting roles. But just when she was confused about what to do, the sudden popularity of the movie Princess Pearl helped her get noticed. Her beauty still shines. Attract a man's attention. Javan, King Paikai Film Studio owner, a wealthy businessman from Zhejiang. Javan was fascinated by the beauty of Fan Bingbing, immediately paid her to terminate her contract with Chongdao. He spared no expense of money and effort to help Fan Bingbing become a famous female star. Maybe that's why there are so many love rumors constantly appearing around this relationship. Fan Bingbing, beauty with slim figure, with long, graceful hands, not only famous for talent, but also because of the shady relationships involving many celebrities. From the scandal with tycoon Sammo Hung, to the relationship with superstar Jackie Chan, then the boss of Wei Brothers Company, and even the boss of Evergrande. Each of those relationships, further increasing her reputation, bring her from the small screen to the big screen. With about 120 movies and countless television variety shows, Fan Bingbing's career has been growing at a dizzying speed. For over a decade, she has transformed herself from a young actress, become a top female star, with a lot of advertising contracts. Not just stop at acting, she also founded her own film and television company in Wuxi, Jiangzhou, with a powerful name, Emitane Cinema Culture Limited Company. Fan Bingbing self-invested and play important acting roles himself. From Wuzishan to Yongui Pai, showcasing unlimited diversity and talent, Fan Bingbing from an unknown girl has become a symbol of power in the entertainment industry, a domineering heroine. In 2013, Fan Bingbing takes the #1 spot on Forbes China celebrity list, surpassing even the legend Is D Man, with annual income up to 110 million CNY. For 5 consecutive years, she consistently tops this list, demonstrate its strong position in the entertainment industry. Fan Bingbing has become a living legend, is a symbol of power and success. In 2017, Fan Bingbing's total income has doubled compared to 2013, reached 240 million CNY. At that time, Fan Bingbing boldly declared, "I don't need to marry into a rich family. I am the rich family." Those words are not empty words, it is a self-evident truth. From there, the media quickly exploded. Fan Bingbing's net worth calculation, from film and television companies, to luxury homes at home and abroad, and many other investments. When all is added together, her fortune is estimated to exceed 3 billion CNY. She is actually considered a self-made rich person. Her nickname Fanyi become more popular than ever, meaning that she's not just a star, also a self-made master, despite many rumors and criticisms about her acting skills. But that did not stop her career from progressing. Fan Bingbing becomes the best symbol of the saying, "The blacker the redder," as negative rumors further boosted her popularity. Yet, when people think that nothing can stop Fan Bingbing, an unexpected event happened. May 28, 2018. Former famous CCTV host Is Kui Yongruin unexpectedly posted on his Weibo 5 contract screenshots. Among them was a contract that clearly stated Fan Bingbing's name. Kui Yongyuan vows to expose China's entertainment industry through the use of Yinong Contract. Yinong Contract is 2 contracts signed at the same time between stars and production companies. A public contract and a secret contract. Publicly signed contracts are usually of smaller value, will be submitted to the tax authorities, while the contract is confidential, is the main source of income, and are often worth much more, and the use of Yinong contracts, for the purpose of tax evasion, leading to scandal, completely changed Fan Bingbing's life. Typical example is when Kui Yongruan exposed Fan Bingbing take part in a show, and she signed the Yinong Contract to evade taxes. Yong Contract is for reporting to tax authorities. Fan Bingbing's income in 4 days is 10 million CNY, but in fact, through the Yin Contract, she received an additional 50 million CNY. So her actual income in 4 days, up to 60 million CNY, but only declared 10 million CNY in tax. This incident has attracted public attention, like a media bomb. Fan Bingbing immediately reacted, claimed to be wronged, that even though the 50 million CNY contract has her name on it, but in fact she never received this money. However, no one believed what she said at that time. 5 days after Kui Yongruan posted the contract on Weibo, notice of investigation on Yinong Contract in the entertainment industry has been applied. Wuxi City Tax Bureau, the city where Fan Bingbing's company is headquartered, immediately launched an investigation. 5 months later, the investigation results were released. Fan Bingbing and her company must pay back 255 million CNY in taxes to the government, plus 33 million CNY late fee, and 600 million CNY in fines. Total CNY 888 million, 125 million United States dollars, in 2018. After the results are announced, Fan Bingbing becomes a typical example of an artist criticized for tax evasion. Movies and TV shows she has been in, banned and postponed indefinitely. And all the variety shows she appeared on, all are suspended. Fan Bingbing, from a shining star, has become a cold ice block, turned away by the public and media. This makes many people wonder, why among the 5 Yinong contracts that Kui Yongruan exposed, why is Fan Bingbing the only one being investigated so thoroughly? Yinong Contract, a phrase interpreted by many Chinese media, is the curtain covering a big secret of the film and television industry. This is also closely related to the question, will Fan Bingbing be able to return to mainland China? To clarify this, let's start by answering the first question. Besides Fan Bingbing, who else has been exposed by Kui Yongruan? It is director Feng Xiaoxiong and writer Liu Kanwen. But why Kui Yongruan attacked Fan Bingbing so brutally again? This comes from the movie Cell Phone, released in 2003, won the box office championship, with a huge turnover of up to 200 million CNY, 30 million United States dollars, in 2003, an impressive figure in the early 2000s. The content of the movie is quite simple, revolves around a famous TV host, and the troubles after his love affair. The TV show in the movie is called One Tell One, very similar to the show Tell the Truth, hosted by MC Kui Yongruan on CCTV. This coincidence makes the audience immediately think of main male character in the movie. With Kui Yongruan in real life, they write letters, make phone calls, and even many newspapers discuss this coincidence, creating a wave of rumors that could not be stopped. Vanben MCC Hun caused great damage to Kui Yongruan, made him resent the movie, and the people who created it, including screenwriter Liu Kanwen and director Feng Xiaoxiong. This resentment has been simmering for years. Fan Bingbing is just an actor in the movie, but also not free from influence by these revelations of Kui Yongruan. Like a time bomb, what Kui Yongruan revealed created a huge fire in the Chinese entertainment industry, leaving deep and lasting consequences. The most important thing to realize, what is the real purpose of this? Why are Liu Kanwen and Feng Xiaoxiong also involved in the incident? but Fan Bingbing became the focus of the investigation. Are Liu Camwen and Feng Xiaoxiong not rich? Definitely not. Although it is unclear how much money Liu Camwen has, but Feng Xiaoxiong is one of the most famous directors in China, so must be very rich, maybe just a little less than Fan Bingbing. Furthermore, Kui Yongruan also hinted at another famous couple has the same level of wealth as Fan Bingbing, and the couple's Yong Contract is up to 750 million CNY. While Fan Bingbing, only one contract worth 60 million CNY was exposed. But the tax authorities turned a blind eye, and this couple continues to be active, make new movies, and appeared on many television shows, without being affected at all. Why is the tax authorities target only Fan Bingbing? This is a question worth pondering. Maybe their purpose is simple, is to bring down a famous and wealthy icon to make an example. Let's analyze this story carefully. First, when it comes to Yinong contracts, explained by many Chinese media, then that is really a huge financial hole. In the film and television industry, the manufacturer is often referred to as Party A. The actors, directors and others are Party B. No matter how big the brand is, they all work for Party A. Tax on celebrity remuneration, retained by Party A before payment to Party B. The incident only focused on Fan Bingbing, maybe because she is the most famous and powerful star, is a symbol of wealth and success in Chinese entertainment industry. This makes her the easiest and most obvious target to set an example and further threaten others. But whatever the real reason is, Fan Bingbing was targeted and severely punished, definitely made a splash, and has made many people think, because celebrities always receive after-tax income, so even though Fan Bingbing received the promise, will be paid 10 million or 50 million CNY. Logically, it is all after-tax income. Signing the Yinong Contract not only helped Party A save money, but also raises a question. Why Fan Bingbing took legal risks without any additional benefits? With her reputation, it is very unlikely that the producers could force her, admit mistakes and take legal responsibility like a rookie. This contradicts logic, but reality happens, and it involves unspoken rules, along with personal relationships in the industry. Kui Yongruan also revealed to the media that Fan Bingbing may have received 60 million CNY yet. So if the Yinong contract is not for tax evasion purposes, then what is it used for? What follows is the real secret that has been hidden of the film and television industry over the past decades. And it's time to lift the veil of secrecy, has covered up the dark side of the industry, film and television over the past decades. Before the 1970s, Hong Kong is full of gangs like 14K, Sun Yon. Gang leader Chen Yan is the father of Wong Hekyang, later became a Hong Kong film tycoon. That time, Hong Kong has hundreds of thousands of gang members. They colluded with the police to smuggle, drug trafficking, underground casino organization, forming a giant underground economic circle. However, in 1974, the Hong Kong government has established Independent Anti-Corruption Commission, focus on fighting crime and audit illegal income. The gangs lost their protective umbrella and realized that the path of crime in Hong Kong's underworld may no longer be possible. And what worries them first is, after years of drug trafficking and illegal gambling, how to legalize the dirty money they have earned over the years. Right when everyone is helpless, gang leader Chen Yan found a solution that is using the film industry as a money laundering channel. The reason he chose this field is because filming costs are difficult to control, with many very complicated expenses, and cannot be tracked, so this has become fertile ground for money laundering activities. For example, building a palace for filming and then destroy it will create a large expense that is not easy to determine. Auditors can't tell exactly how much it cost to build the palace, 10,000 CNY or 1 million CNY, and this price difference is very difficult to detect. Seeing the opportunity, so the gang bosses in the underworld have set up their own film production companies. These film production companies became transit stations, where dirty money is converted through spending on clothing purchases, props and contractors in the film industry service chain. In fact, these contractors also act as brokers to help launder money. After the money has been circulated through a large circle, will return to the accounts of the mafia bosses and become their legitimate income. Doesn't stop there. The underworld also invests in box office revenue. On the surface, it looks like the movies are selling a lot of tickets, but in reality very few people watch, and cinemas have also become intermediaries, help tycoons launder money. Besides, sky-high salaries paid to actors, also a way of money laundering. Through Yinong Contract, the film production companies will prepare a formal contract, called Yong Contract, with sky-high remuneration. For example, a contract worth 10 million CNY. But the reality is that the stars only get 2 million CNY, and that is the Yin Contract. So the amount of 8 million CNY has been laundered, then became the legitimate income of underworld bosses. Yong Contract will be reported to the tax authorities by the film producer, because that money is included in the cost of film production, so they naturally do not have to pay taxes to the government, and the Yin Contract is worth much less. Will be declared by the stars to the tax authorities, to minimize the amount of tax payable to the government, and they may not receive the remuneration stated in the Yin Contract. So why are celebrities willing to accept this Yong Contract? That's because the money laundering system is extremely sophisticated, made it an unspoken rule, and the stars are forced to obey, if they want to survive in the film industry. First of all, money laundering films usually have very short filming cycles, only lasts about a week. Stars, no matter how famous, also appeared only a few days, but still can make huge money. No one would be foolish enough to miss this rare opportunity. Plus, in the underworld, also has its own rules, and if you do not comply with the request, even the big stars will also face many troubles. And maybe Fan Bingbing also cannot escape the money laundering circle of the mafia bosses who run this lucrative film industry. Kui Yongruan also revealed that the Yinong Contract that Fan Bingbing signed, she may have received 10 million CNY in remuneration for her work, while the remaining 50 million CNY may have been laundered in another contract. This makes Fan Bingbing's explanation about injustice correct, because it is very possible that she has never received the 50 million CNY in the Yong Contract, even though her name is in it. Through Fan Bingbing's Yinong Contract scandal, surely you have understood more about the hidden corners in the film industry, right? Whether actors or famous stars are all tools to help the underground forces launder money and evade taxes, and you feel the punishment that the Chinese government applied to Fan Bingbing. Is that reasonable? Please say your thoughts in the comments section below, and before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe channel, and turn on notification bell to update the latest information on True Case channel.